Picture this. You are in a rush to get your bags through, get your bags on, and you sit down in the airplane, seatbelt sign comes on, you're all buckled up. I didn't grab anything. I got no chapstick. I don't have my phone charger. I don't have my AirPods. I don't have my AirPod holder. And now you're stuck, at least until you get up to altitude and the seatbelt sign comes off. Today, we're gonna fix that. Everything is going to have a place in the bag or a pouch so that the next time you're traveling, you're gonna know where everything is, so that you can grab it out of your bag, sit down, buckle up, and enjoy the flight. Hopefully there's no turbulence. Do you have a personal item bag like this or similar to it that when it opens up, nice and big, which you love, but it is a big hole, a big black hole. And if you go and dump everything in a rush, when you get on the airplane, you're gonna spend your whole time digging, looking through pockets and not knowing where anything is. We're gonna avoid that chaos. We are going to turn this big black abyss into an organized pouch system that you can find everything you need in flight, after flight, and when you get home. I used to travel that way. When we had littles and they are ready to go, it was dump, go, hope for the best. If not, there's a Target or a Walgreens nearby. This phase of life, I can be a little more organized. And now I have a pouch system that I'm gonna put into play today to show you each thing that I go through or each pouch that I pack, how I pack it, so that you can pack a little more organized if you want. If you like the chaos, you do you. That's awesome. For me, I like having a little pouch that I know what's gonna be in it, or the pockets inside my bag, what I'm gonna put in those so that I can grab it, sit down, buckle up, and I'm gonna have everything that I need all flight long. This is my no fumble around in my personal item bag system. Not a short name, but still a name. Now I have a pouch system. Everything, when I see it, I know exactly what's going to be in it so that I can grab it out of my personal item bag and I'll have what I need for the flight, and after the flight, and during the flight. My personal item bag pouch system gives me perfect awareness of what I have in each pouch for each flight. Even when I change my personal item bag, visually, I know because I put the same thing in each of those pouches so that I can just grab it out and have everything I need all flight long. I have my Fab 5 plus one in my pouch system. You can use one of these, none of these, all of these, but here we go. Pouch number 1 is my VIP pouch. Pouch number 2 is going to be my tech. Number 3 is my refresh pouch that I use for long haul flights. Number 4 pouch is my snacks. Number 5 pouch is my docs and admin stuff that I need for the trip. And the bonus number 6, my spare outfit, just in case things go wrong and I need something in my personal item bag ready to grab. Number 1, my VIP pouch. That is my crossbody bag, or what some might call your third bag if you travel with a carry-on suitcase and a personal item bag only, which is 99% of the time the way I travel. This third bag will go inside my personal item bag when I board, so that I am down to the 2 bag limit that's required when you get on the plane. Usually I'm the one who gets caught. Some people are like, I've never been told to put that inside my bag. Don't follow me or don't be near me because I'm usually the one. Please stand aside, put that in your bag because I forget. This VIP bag is going to have all my essentials that I need once I get off the plane. Inside my crossbody bags, whichever one I bring, is going to be a pen. I know some people are like, everything's digital now, but sometimes you need a pen. Some type of chapstick, lip gloss, sanitizer wipe, sanitizer spray, card holder, cash holder. Like these 2 crossbody bags have slots so that I can just put cards directly in there. And then I can use one of my mini wallets to put in a different location so that I have a backup should anything happen or be taken or lost. I'm not totally stuck because I have it in another spot. A major document, so that would be my real ID. It would be passport if I'm traveling internationally. That's going to be in my crossbody bag. A side note to the passport, personal identification, keep that in the most secure spot inside your bag that is always with you, just because that holds so much of your personal information, your driver's license, your passport. Make sure that that is stuck close to you at all times so that it doesn't wander off. Another tip with your crossbody bag is try and make sure that it is compact as possible, that it has pockets that you normally use, and that when you're out walking around, you can easily get into it without searching. Any crossbody bag that fits that bill for you, that's the one that you need to pack as your third bag, or the VIP pouch, the number one. And I almost forgot, also in the VIP pouch, readers. If you know, you know. Those are important. Pouch number two is my tech pouch. Depending on the personal item bag that I use, I have a couple different ones that I switch between. What do we include in the tech pouch? So happy you asked. Tech these days changes really fast. Some of my favorites, always a portable charger. When we map things out, or for me, I take a lot of pictures, videos, also get turned around in a closet, so I do a lot of Google mapping. Portable charger is a must. And this one I like because it has a stand, so I can use it in flight on my tray table. MagSafe, so my phone just goes right on the back of that, set it on the stand, watch a movie. Also can use it easily when I'm strolling around town. Another one that I like is corded. The bonus on this one, it charges multiple devices. So iPad, cell phone. This, you don't need a special port. It plugs right into the wall to recharge it, which makes it so easy. The long flights where there is a screen in the seat back, the AirFly turns my AirPods into a Bluetooth device so that I don't have to use the airplane little throwaway headphones. I can use my AirPods, and this will allow me to watch movies on the screen instead of on my phone if I wanted to save my battery. The other pieces in my tech pouch, I carry as a backup these data blockers, and they're multiple ports, so USB, USB-C, any of those, that if I have to use a public charger and it doesn't have a traditional outlet, then I'll put this in first. So just in case, they call it juice jacking, where it has been tampered with and can pull information off your phone. This goes in first, and then my charger goes into the port. The other thing is my AirPod savers. Now, yes, people have said, then why don't you just use corded AirPods? Well, I only use this on the airplane. And if you have ever had your AirPod fall between the seat wall and your airplane seat, this you will want. I think it's like under $5. It's just basically like your readers that you put on your glasses. You put each of your AirPod in there, and then it holds them in. So should you fall asleep or get bumped and one falls out, it's going to be attached and not ringing your call button to have the flight attendant help you try and dig that out. Other tech pieces that I have, I use the Aura Ring. And so this little gadget makes my charging portable. So I put my base in here. I use the same one on my nightstand, but then I take off the base, put it in here, and then it's charged without any cords. A couple other pieces, this kit, silicone bands that keep everything nice and tidy so that when I put it in my tech pouch, the cords aren't all tangled up. Another thing you can use is you can go to the dollar store and get those little hair clips. And if the smaller cords, you can just hold it that way too. Just something so it keeps everything neat and tidy when you tuck it into your pouch and it's not an explosion of cords. My portable charger that I use in the hotel rooms, and it charges all three of my devices. And it's just a tiny little cookie size where it charges my phone, my watch, and my AirPods. And then not in use, just like that. The other thing I would do with all the cords, depending on how many you have, is just identify them and match them up so it makes it easy with a piece of washi tape, or even if you just put a pair of Scotch tape and then you just write on it with, or mark on it with a colored Sharpie, something like that. So when you get home, you can match them all back up together if they get separated somehow. Makes it easy. Travel pouch number 3 is my refresh pouch. Keep this for flights where it's 5 hours or longer. I don't usually take it on my shorter flights. Depending on what kind of liquids I have, beans that I have to fall under that 3-1-1 rule, sometimes I will downsize and just put it all into this pouch. Or if I have a little bit longer trip, I will use an actual toiletry type bag that I can just wipe down really quick if anything spills. What do I include in that refresh pouch? Tide stick. I like to wear white. White doesn't like to stay white on me every trip. That comes with me, so it would probably go in this bag, or like I said, when I separate into a refresh, it comes with this, so I know exactly where to find it. Sprays, whether it be just a hydration spray, under eye, the best hand lotion you will ever find in any travel size, non-greasy, love it. Eye drops, eye patches, more wipes, glass cleaner, compact. And the other nice thing, when I take my Nomad Lane personal item bag, these little babies have their own little front pockets. I can fit a couple other things in there if I need to, just right there. They don't get lost inside anywhere. It is genius. Know right where they are and right where they go again. Other things that I include, clear topped one. It comes with a mirror inside, which is nice for refreshing. Other things that possibly mini size perfume. I don't use it on the plane. I know there's a lot of people that are very sensitive to smells. Once I get off the plane, sometimes it's just nice to give a little extra non-refiltered air smell. A mini size deodorant because a brush, quick, tiny, portable, a lint roller. This I just recently discovered for hydration. It is my after lotion. I have a little bit of eczema spots, sometimes elbows, like around my eyes. This, once I moisturize, I just dab a little bit of this on those spots to kind of keep that hydration on there longer. It's like a sealant to seal in that moisture, which is so helpful. And then these, again, for my longer trips or for once I'm at my destination, they are waterless washcloths. So they don't count as a liquid, but once you put them under water, they expand like washcloth size. That is pouch number 3. All refreshed and ready to start my trip. Pouch number 4, snack. Sometimes I get meals in the airport. If I just want a snack, I usually bring my own because it helps me resist temptation of getting a bag of Doritos or candy of some sort. If I don't use an actual pack, so on shorter trips, I will just bring one protein bar along with a little bit of chocolate. So if I don't have a long trip and don't bring an actual pouch, what I will do is the pockets inside my personal item bag is where my snacks will live. That's kind of a pouch in itself. For you, if you have the same favorite personal item bag every time, it's going to be easy breezy. You're going to know exactly where to put each of these pouches or which pockets you want to use for your snack, or chapstick lover of all kinds and you like multiple, put those in the pockets, anything that works for you, just so we know exactly where to grab without searching in the bag. My pouch number 5 isn't really a pouch, but pouch number 5 is my actual cell phone because I keep all of my backup documents, I keep backup photos, backup copies, all of that, my itinerary on my phone. If you're a paper person, then you would make all of those paper copies. What I would suggest is a backup copy of your passport. The first page with your photo and information, passport number, and the last page that has the barcode. both of those, that if your passport is lost or stolen, it's going to be easier to get it replaced if you have a copy of that identification. If you keep it on your phone, another option is, this is pertaining to iPhones. I'm sure the Androids have a version of this also, but it's a hidden album so that it is password protected or Face ID protected, that you would access from your photos, but it doesn't pop up in your regular photo album. Another thing to do, it was a great suggestion from actually one of you on here, is they send an email of their passport, things like that. So if their phone is taken or stolen, they have that also. Another way to do that is to make sure someone back home, family, trusted friend, has your backup information. So those are all ways to keep your information safe, or if something happens, you have a backup to that. And that's the main point of pouch, is you have information that you can access quickly. Now, we also have in the airport these days the digital ID that's becoming very popular, where you can, in your iPhone, there's a section where you can add your identification. So when you go up, you simply scan that and go right through security. That's an option that would also be held in your document pouch. Your boarding pass, any of your itinerary information, rental car, hotel, excursions, you would have that either in a notes app, or there's a bunch of great apps that you can use to set up your itinerary. I do have a freebie of my 15 favorite travel apps. I will put that down in the description. So if you want to take a peek, that's another option, that you would have an app on your phone. And then two other things that I always say to have on your phone is, one, your airline app that you fly. And if you fly a couple of them, have both of them on your phone. Your home airport app, having all of that on your phone ready to go just makes a speedier process, especially when we're going through TSA security. There's no more digging in your bag, trying to find that itinerary, trying to find the boarding pass, trying to find whatever it is we need. We're going to have it all right here ready to go. Scan it, walk through, enjoy the day. Travel pouch number 6, using one of your packing cubes. I travel in a carry-on suitcase and a personal item bag only, but sometimes, like last week, I was one of the last people to board and I had to check my bag. There wasn't any more space on the overhead bin. Having a spare pouch, i.e. packing cube, that has a spare outfit in case, on the off chance, just maybe, my suitcase doesn't make it to my destination with me, I have at least one outfit ready to go that is packed inside my personal item bag. Shorter trips, I can fit. I love this little thin pouch. It also, if I needed it to, expands further. It's still easy to tuck in down on the side of my bag versus a wider one. So if I don't have much, that's what this one's for. If not, I use this medium packing cube. It fits, obviously, this is also by Nomad Lane, so it has perfect spots inside this personal item bag that I use. It also works great in my other ones too. In this purple one, on the side here, it has a bottom pouch, which sometimes I might use for an extra pair of shoes, or I can just stuff it in there. And the other bonus of using it that way, because it does take up space on the inside, but it's squishy and pushable, so I can usually compact that down with everything that I need to pack on the inside too. Now let's do it in real time and pack up my personal item bag with each one of these pouches and how I organize them so that I can fly on out. I have a short trip coming up this week, so I'm taking my Nomad Lane bento bag, so I'm going to pack that up. And I am taking my smaller crossbody bag, so that's my number 1 VIP pouch, and that one I tuck in the back zipper part. That is it only zips part way down. Tech pouch has its own little side. Number 3 refresh. Snack pouch. This time I said it's a very short trip, So it's going to go in the front of this bag is where the pockets are. So it has a wide open space. They have 2 pockets, bigger pockets in here. That's where my snacks are going to go, as well as my number 5 pouch, which would be my phone. So when I go through security, I show my boarding pass if I need to, if it doesn't have a screen. Then I will take it and I will put it directly in that pocket and zip it up. I'm a big proponent of do not drop anything in the gray bin open. Phone, jewelry, watch, wallet, anything like that. Always zip it into a compartment. The number one thing that goes missing, lost, forgotten is a cell phone. Zip that inside of a bag. Your choice. I still can't get my husband to do it. So as I always say, you do you. Travel in your kind of style. Just saying, that's going right in there. As soon as I come out of security, usually I grab my phone, double check my gate. So that's when I will also pull out my crossbody, put that on, and then that's where my phone's gonna stay. Thus the reason I get pulled aside, because I forgot to put it back in the bag. Always leave space so that you can put that VIP pouch into your bag. Having a spare outfit. With this bento bag, it's pretty cool. You can unzip it like a suitcase. If I was to bring my laptop, that's where that goes also. That spare outfit that I'm not going to need. I won't need that until I'm on the other side anyway, so I won't need to access it, but it fits perfect right in here. These are my tech pouch and refresh pouch. Those pockets go right there, but that fits in there. Zip it all up and then turn it back into a regular personal item bag. Everything's in there, zipped up. Only thing I'm missing is my water bottle, which is going to go on there the morning of, zipped and ready to go. If I don't bring a suitcase with me, I usually carry it like that across my body. And if I do bring my carry-on suitcase with me, it has a trolley strap. It would just go right on top of that. These obviously come off, tuck those inside my bag, and away I go. By having a pouch for each piece, I can stay organized and I know where everything is all flight long so that I'm not dumping out my suitcase or digging through my personal item bag looking for the stuff that I packed or that I hope I packed. All of it has its place neatly in my bag, so I know where to grab it each time. If you would like a packing checklist to help get you started on each of those pieces of what you should include in your suitcase or packing for trips, I do have that down below also linked, as well as I have linked everything that I have shown today, just in case you're looking. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments for me. Or if you want to add in your favorite piece that you cannot travel without. Doing this video today and going through all of my bags, I realized mine would be my sanitizing wipes because that was in every pouch, every personal item bag I have, and in my crossbody. Do I have a sanitizing problem? Maybe. I'm always the one who gets sick after coming home from a trip. And since I started having those everywhere, I haven't been sick. Whether that's making the difference, I don't know. But knock on wood, it's working for me. So those will always be everywhere, in every pouch. What is one thing that you cannot travel without? Having a system does eliminate the chaos and it makes the travel day a lot more smooth. Vacation shouldn't start once we arrive at our destination. It should start the moment we close our front door. It should be easy and relaxing so that you can travel well, travel light, and travel in your own kind of style. Not mine, yours. And if each of these pieces help you do that to find your system on travel day, fantastic. Next week's video with the spiking of oil prices translating to rise of checked bag fees, I am revisiting my carry-on suitcase strategy, personal item strategy, so that if you do not want to check a bag, you can definitely 1000% travel in a carry-on suitcase and a personal item only for your whole trip. If I can do it for 14 days, I believe in you. You can do it too. Hit the subscribe button and that little bell so you get notified when my videos drop. Typically, it's each Sunday. Happy travels. Yeah. No, not this time. And wait, what did I just say? Before, after. Confirmation. Visual. Everything that I need tech-wise. Pat, what? That's what you just said. It's tech. It's self-explanatory. This goes, okay, we are going to be tongue-tied today. This is going to be a long one. Do-do. Do-do. Any of your itinerary information, slow down.